Protoss.
Hey Hero, be sure to check out the coming attractions, including Dead Hydras, rated R for ridiculously awesome. Hey Nickonites, third set time, and this one's going to be on Heartbreak Ridge. And if you know anything about Protoss versus Zerg, and if you know anything about Heartbreak Ridge, I'm sure you know that Protoss versus Zerg is incredibly lopsided on this map. That having been said, I have seen several Protoss players recently coming up with very aggressive types of builds to hold the Zerg back on this map. That seems to be the way to go, to be aggressive and keep the Zerg, just keep their force small on this map, and you'll be okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The Gujilla build I was talking about was most recently done on this map, and boy was that interesting to watch. Okay, here we go. Movie is yellow, so that means over here at the 4 o'clock was movie, and up at the 9 o'clock position in blue is the ridiculous uniformed hero By.HerO, the baby-faced wonder who made it to the semifinals of the Batu OSL. Since then, however, it has become very strange to consider him a top level player. Even though he wins some good games, he plays great in his games. He just doesn't play fantastically against... I think it's mostly to do with nerves. Looking at a player like Sky High, his nerves usually got the best of him, even though CJ Entus players claimed that he was the best on the team, that he destroyed everyone inside of the team. But yeah, nerves can definitely play a part, and I think it plays a part for Hero. He seems very nervous when he's on camera. Yes. But it looks like Hero's going down for a 12-hatch build this time. At least I think he's going to. I think he's mostly looking for cheesiness. Oh, he was just looking for cheese. He's going to plop down his overpool build once again. Plop that down with one of his scouting probes, I think. I think he was looking for some cheesiness from Movie. Movie coming in with his movie quotes. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. E.T. phone home. But Movie coming in, trying to see what's going on. He sees a spawning pool coming up. The same build from Hero, but he was very careful in looking for a pylon behind his natural area. Because that could have been bad. That could have been very, very bad. That could have denied the second base there for a long time. But the Forge coming up for Movie. Say hello to my little friend. Okay, that was a ridiculous accent. But now Movie's going to try to deny this base. He's probably going to be able to for a little while. He doesn't want to lose that probe. And Hero, he's trying to keep the pylon from coming down, I think. He's still trying to plop down that hatchery. And Hero is going to be very, very annoyed. And he's probably going to send out his third drone soon to get that third base. But no, he finally got his base down, but it is very, very delayed. Life is like a box of chocolates. Okay, I'll stop doing that. That's stupid. But the Zergling's coming up to get rid of this scout once again. The same build from Movie. He's going to play it safer here. He's going to throw down a second cannon probably, just to make it tougher for the Zergling run by. The Zerglings are coming up for Hero. We'll see what's coming up here. The second cannon in a position where the Zerglings won't be able to run by. The important part of being a Protoss player is figuring out where to plop down those buildings. Every building position can determine the game. Unfortunately for some players, like Rock, who tend to build their buildings in the worst possible position. But Movie seems to know what he's doing here. He's going to send his probe back to mine now that the second cannon is warping in. He feels safe. He feels safe from a Zergling run by. And he's probably right. I don't think HerO is going to try anything like that. HerO does not play all that risky at all. He goes for very, very standard play, and that could be one of the problems with his play recently. Just a little bit too standard. He doesn't know how to be insane like his mentor, July. July, one of his big strengths was being able to just completely lose his sanity and go for whatever the hell build he wants to. Of course, a Protoss would not expect a 5 pool on the the map on the 2008 ever OSL Finals, the 4-player map. I forget which one. I know it was a Twilight map, but yes, Best did not expect a 5 pool at all. Nor did he expect a drone drill, but everyone knows that. That's one of the most famous games that people go back and say it's like the best game ever. Oh my god, it's a drone drill. But if you look at that series as a whole, it really wasn't that great of a final. It was great to see an old player like July, of course, poning a new player like Best, and Best was really not the same since then. It took one more season to completely whittle down his confidence to the point where Best is nearly a B-teamer, but yes, Stork had a lot to do with that second drilling of his confidence. But I'm talking about Best versus July. We're at HerO versus movie. Here's Johnny, but the Zerglings still in. Going to try to deny the scout, but I don't think they have speed upgraded yet. But the good thing for the Zerglings, and good thing for HerO, he's probably been running his Zerglings back and forth looking at that forge, and he's going to see the forge spinning. He's going to see that +1 spinning, and I think movie... Well, hey, I just got a look at that +1 spinning earlier, but it looks like the forge no longer spinning, so either the +1 is done. I'm going to have to take a look at that Zealot and see if the +1 actually did get complete, or if he canceled that. If he canceled it, that could be very, very bad for him. But yeah, I think he canceled the +1 attack there for a second, like he's spinning it yet again. Maybe that was just my eyes playing tricks on me, which happens, especially when I just wake up and I haven't eaten anything, but looks like... the hatchery is coming down. Here's the building placement from Zerg. Going to try to keep the Protoss from pushing into that main at all costs. There's no real easy way for a Protoss to get into the main, snipe the important buildings, unless you pretty much just ferry your troops 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 into the base with shuttles. Okay, looks like movie's getting the full scout on the number of hatcheries and where HerO has expanded. Very important information, very important to use that first Corsair to scout. Now he's going to try to take out this Overlord. And I think the HerO will... 2 Corsairs in, so I was going to say that HerO will be able to probably pick this off with Scourge before that Overlord goes down, but now that there are 2 Corsairs out, you can expect all of these Overlords to have a very tough end of their life. There's Movie sitting inside of his base, saying, "You talking to me? You talking to me?" But, oh, it looks like a Reaver build from Movie. He's going for maybe Corsair Reaver. I really don't think that is the best option for this map, but thinking about it, it might actually work out. He's going to be able to get some harassment done. He's got a few Corsairs. This could not be, of course, strictly Corsair Reaver. He's going out, he's getting the +1 attack, so I think this is going to be kind of a +1 with Reavers and Corsairs. This is a very strange build from Movie, but you kind of need a strange build to fight off against a Zerg on this map these days. So I think it's smart thinking on his part. His main goal is going to be to keep HerO from getting his and holding his 4th base, because once HerO gets his 4th base on this map, he's just going to be all over the place, and it's going to be super impossible for Movie to just hold. He's not going to be able to hold his front. He's not going to be able to get a 3rd base. He's not going to be able to do anything. But yes, he's staying in his 2 bases momentarily, getting the upgrade for the Corsairs. So yeah, this is a very strange build from him. He's going to use speed upgraded +1 attack Zealots with Dragoons and Corsairs, the everything build. Very reminiscent of fantasy. The everything build. Why not? Let's just throw in every single unit. Uh-oh, it looks like these Zerglings being completely slaughtered, and HerO has to run them away. Luckily, it looks like one Zergling had an ass of iron because he was able to run by and not be taken out by a Reaver Scarab.